Matt with Olympus Reptiles here on YouTube, and today my balls are shedding, and we're going to share that with you, specifically my scaleless head. Believe it or not, we always one take these. We had to two take this one because I, in the intro, said this is Matt with Olympus balls, and it just didn't work so well. But anyway, there's that. So let's get this guy out really quick and show you him first. Now, this is our scaleless head male we got from Constriction Addiction. You can see he is doing great. It's a lemon blast scaleless head, so you got the pinstripe, the pastel, everything else going there. Again, a little quick review for the scaleless head folks that aren't too familiar yet. This is a really nice example. It's very easy to see that he's a scaleless head. But I wanted you to pay attention to something because you're going to see it in a minute kind of manifesting in the shed we're going to show you. And that is, if you look on his nose there in that big scaleless patch, if you look closely, there's actually little bitty scales that look like they're underdeveloped. Little bitty bumps. I mean, he's a scaleless head. There's also the micro scale running out there. I don't know if they're going to end up being different or the same. That's not what this video is about. But you'll see those little bitty bumps right in there. You look really close. Now, a few other things on the scaleless heads. Always you've got the split anal vent scale, where you can see right there, just north of the anal vent, the scales are split, which is not normal for these guys. And again, we'll show you that head really close, the patch on the nose and the patch above the head, and how the scales in there also look kind of just a couple really large ones. Everything's just kind of formed funny. Of course, the super form of this, which would be the homozygous form of this, would be the full scaleless. That's what everybody's kind of working towards, or trying to get to, or rushing to. And some people are saying we should never try to get to. It just kind of depends. Stay right there for 1 second, because he just shed, and I saved that. Because a lot of people have always said, well, what's the scaleless going to shed? How's that going to work? What's it going to look like? You know, do they still shed well? Yada, yada, yada. Well, he's not a full scaleless, so we can't really comment on all of that, but we can show you a few things and kind of give an idea. And here you can see this is just normal shed. This just came out a few days ago. It's already dried up. It was a complete shed with the eye caps. We did it the same way we do all of our snakes on the Reptile Prime. We weren't spraying or doing anything special, and he did a perfect job. Now, where I really want you to pay attention is those same spots where he had scaleless. If you look closely, they were right here was the ones on the nose. And you can still see every one of those little bumps. It didn't come out completely smooth like I was thinking it would, and I had to go back and look to see what was going on. So, and you can see those weird large scales there. Of course, eye cap 1, eye cap 2. But all those bumps are there. They're also right around here. So it's not a smooth piece of skin completely. And it feels about like any other shed skin will, but you can feel that those are kind of gone. So what I think is going to happen is when you have a full scaleless, which we will in several years, once this guy's up to size, next season breeds, hold back some females, do some back breeding, and then bam, we'll be there, right? What I think you're going to see is still complete sheds. I don't think you're going to see a problem. What I'm curious to see is on those full scaleless, and I've held one. I've gotten to physically hold one. It didn't feel like his nose. Where on the scaleless heads, you can see those little scale bumps, those little bitty pieces. The scaleless had none of that. And I was told the sheds were all fine, but very, very paper thin. I was expecting this and those patches to kind of be like that. And if I put it to the light, you can probably see really good. Put my finger on the inside. There and there. Oh, maybe if I flip it around, it'll be easier for you to see on the inside there where I'm talking about. And you can see the skin in between. So all that little in-between parts, between the little bumps, is what I think your shed's going to look like on your full scaleless. But I think you'll still be able to get a complete shed without much of an issue. We'll have to monitor humidity very close, I'm sure, to get that to go. But they're going to do just fine on that aspect. It was just a little different. I expect that to be completely smooth and not have any scalation at all in there. So I was surprised by that. Alright, is anybody else out there working with some scaleless head or full scaleless on ball pythons? Because everybody's like, people are talking about these like they're going to be different for some reason than all the other stuff that's out there. I don't think they will be. We have scaleless colubrids, we have scaleless venomous snakes, and they all survive and do just fine. I think these are going to be the exact same way. That's why I got into it. I'm not concerned. But I want to know what your experience is with shedding, if you've had it, or if you've looked that closely at the missing scale marks. I found it kind of fascinating, and we weren't able to really save the vent scales so well. Kurt, do you have any questions about that?
No.
All right, so that was your up-close inspection of a scaleless head shed and how it looks on the scaleless head portions. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you next week.